Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Big Stepper, baby, and I'm back with another one, man. And I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. You know, I hope you guys are blessed. I hope you guys are picking up from where you left off last year. You know, it's 2026. You're about to give yourself the best year possible. You feel me? So, yeah, man, I had to come back with another one. I know the mob has been going crazy saying, yo, man, where you at, dog? Come on, bro. We need you out here, bro. So I'm back with another one, man. And yeah, man, let's get into it. So yeah, man, you could probably be watching this shit from your bathroom, your car, your phone, 2 a.m. midnight, But I want to let you guys know something, man. I am not ahead of you. I am not above you. I'm just somebody who stopped lying to himself. You feel me? And yes, I'm 30 years old. And this channel exists because my life is not where I thought it would be, and if this really done touched your chest, then you are clearly the person who this video is for. You feel me? So I started this channel and it's called Truth Over Approval because I stopped chasing approval. You feel me? So yeah, man, let's get into it, man. So from the moment we're young, we taught a whole lot of garbage, man. We are taught to make people proud, don't disappoint, don't look weak, don't fall behind. Nobody tells you what happens when you spend years living for claps instead of peace. People out here pretending like they cool, man. On Instagram, everybody pretending like their life is perfect. Don't compare your life to that nonsense, man. You know what I mean? And saying yes when you know you want to say no, you gotta stop with that. You gotta say no when you feel like it. And not just because you just want to say no, but you gotta say no when you feel like this is not aligned with what you want. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, just stop saying yes to things that you know that are not gonna benefit you. And another thing, man, staying quiet to keep peace is perfect. That's what I do. I keep quiet instead of going back and forth with a person through an argument, especially when we be driving. People would just come in front of you and they might almost cause an accident. I just keep quiet, man. I don't do that road rage shit, man. I'm done with that shit. I just let you do what you gotta do. Your karma is your karma. And I leave it at that. You feel me? And scrolling while your life is still on a standstill, man, you playing yourself. You literally be playing yourself. I don't get people who be on social media all day just scrolling. Like, come on, dog. You gotta change your lifestyle, man. Because that is a lifestyle. You know what I mean? Holding your phone, just scrolling all day, not knowing what you're looking for. You're just looking for the next dopamine. Like, come on, you gotta switch it up. You gotta switch it up, man. You gotta switch it up. And another thing, man, approval feels good short term, trust me. But long term, man, it robs you from your identity. Literally. Because you be out here seeking approval all the fucking time, but the minute you sit down and you realize you like, shit, man, I don't need this shit. You know what I mean? You definitely do not need this shit. There's something about turning 30, guys, that I was never told, and when you reach 30, man, you can't lie to yourself about the same things that you did. It's child, you can't do that anymore, man. And you gotta start asking yourself dangerous questions. Like, let me give you an example. Like, why am I not where I wanna be in my life? Why did I waste so much time on 1, 2, 3? You know what I mean? Like, who did I become? Like, serious questions. You gotta be honest with you. You gotta be honest with you. You feel me? You gotta be honest with you. You know what I mean? Think about it. How many opportunities did you miss out on? The opportunities you had, how did you miss them? In most cases, you were probably afraid. In most cases, you didn't have confidence. In most cases, you were waiting for motivation. Man, you see, when it comes to motivation versus discipline, I say go with discipline. Because motivation is just temporary. Like, I could be motivated right now. I could log in, I could literally go to my social platforms, look at a video, get motivated, You know what I mean? Get motivated, scroll to the next one, get motivated, scroll to the next one, get motivated. But what's that gonna do if I'm not disciplined? You feel me? I say be disciplined and get your motivation. I'm telling you, man, you would see yourself skyrocket to places you never thought you would skyrocket to. Because that's what I ended up doing. I ended up opening several channels. I thought, nah, I can't. But I ended up doing what? Performing well at all my channels. And yeah, man, sorry for the delay on this one. I just told myself with this channel, I'm just going to take my time and I'm going to give you guys experience. You feel me? So for me personally, man, the scariest realization wasn't that I failed. It was I knew better and I still didn't act. That's what caught me in this dilemma that I'm in. Because I was like, damn, dog. You know, I confused intelligence with action. I thought you should be intelligent enough to be able to conquer. And I realized that, nah, bro, you don't necessarily need to be intelligent. You just need to take action. Because I'm telling you, action will help you better than intelligence could. Because you would be smart, be a smart ass, and you're not doing shit. What's going to happen? Nothing. But the minute you take action, you could be a dummy and take action. I'm telling you, bro, you're going to win. You're gonna win at the end because you're taking action. Because life rewards action at the end of the day. You feel me? One day I stopped and I started asking myself, you know, I looked straight up in the mirror, man. I was like, how do I look? And I started asking, is this me being honest with myself? You feel me? And that's when things slightly started to change, man. You know, I started looking for solutions, things that actually helped me. You know, I started cutting off distractions. You know, I started making uncomfortable decisions. And honestly, man, you know, I started self-reflecting. You know, I started losing people. And I realized that a lot of people misunderstand me. And, you know, that's when I started realizing that I need to isolate myself. And the truth about isolation is, truth isolates you before it empowers you. That's the price that no one is going to be talking about. Because when you start isolating yourself, people make it seem like you think you're better than other people. I feel like you should feel like you're better than other people. Because a lot of people don't want to isolate themselves. They want to keep themselves distracted by nonsense. They want to do things that they know that, yo, man, this is not going to improve my life tomorrow. They want to do things that they know that, look, this could easily make me forget about 1, 2, 3. And then after forgetting about it, 20 to 30 minutes later, you're back thinking about it. And you're like, shit, I didn't even do shit with it. You know, so I'll tell you like this, man, take action in your life. Empower yourself to the most high, bro. Do the most, dog. Do the most, dog. You know, and look, if you're doing videos like me, don't be afraid, bro. Take videos, man. You're going to get better at it. Let people criticize you because that's all they're good at, right? A hater, the best thing that he's good at is hating on you. And the worst thing about a hater is he'd rather watch you fail and hate on you and watch himself win and still hate on you. So, man, they still gonna talk either way, man. So I tell you, man, do what you gotta do, man. Motivation is feeling, discipline is decision, and old people don't build their lives on feelings. So I tell you like this, man, boring routines are the best. Because those boring routines are the ones that build a better life for you. Because the fun routines, man, like for instance, smoking, drinking, those are fun routines, right? But tough routines are like gymming, eating healthy, you know, but at the end, they get you a better physique. And a lot of people are just not caught up in that. But yeah, probably in the new year, they'll be like, yeah, man, you me, you this, you that, I'm going to do this. They get into a routine, 2 weeks down the lane, or even a couple of days, they slack off. They genuinely slack off. You know what I mean? And one thing I like about discipline, you still show up when you're tired. You still pull up when you're tired. When you get to the gym, depending on what you do, when you get to the gym, you're gymming, you're tired as fuck, but you're still putting in the extra rep. You gotta do things to get what you want. You gotta do things you never did. You understand? You gotta put an extra rep. So keep doing what you keep doing, man, and don't give up, you know. And consistency, bruh, is the best, bruh. It's the best, especially when nobody's watching.
You know when you're doing you and nobody's watching and you pull up within the next 4 months, they'll be like, shit, dog, what you been up to? Come on, dog, put me on. You know, those are the people you put on. People who ask you for info, not people who hate on you. Unfortunately, in our community, instead of coming to a person and asking them for help or put them on game, they just gonna hate on you. You know why? Because they don't have the discipline, or let me just say their ego won't let them do that. Their ego ain't gonna allow them, bro. You know, and why I believe that self-discipline is self-respect. Because when you discipline, you obey yourself. You obey what you told yourself on what you're gonna do. Right? A lot of people say they're gonna do this and don't do it. I don't know how many times I told myself I'm gonna do something and I didn't do it until I realized that, man, fuck all this shit, man. It's about time I get myself in a position whereby I know my future self is gonna be proud of me. So I tell you like this, do something that your future self is gonna be proud of. And always keep this in mind. There's always a younger you within you that's hoping that you're gonna achieve the dreams that you spoke about. So do it for that. And let me tell you this, dog. No one's gonna take care of your family if you don't do it. Nobody. You might have siblings, you might have cousins, you might have rich aunts, you might have all that. But if you ain't doing shit, oh man, it's not gonna work out for you. So I'm gonna tell you like this, like I always say, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's gonna, come and try to save you, because everybody's trying to save themselves. You know what I mean? And when you save yourself, man, that's the biggest freedom, dog. You're gonna be free till the end of time, dog. Especially when you're doing shit on your own terms, man. So get your shit up, get your chips on point. And there's a saying that I like saying to my niggas, like, there's no picnic without the chips. So get them chips so we can have a picnic. You feel me? If you're watching this and you feel behind, you're not broke, you're not early, so don't feel like you're behind, bro. You're on the right track. As long as you're aligning yourself with your desires, you're good, dog. You feel me? So this goes for the man who feel invisible. Man, stack your paper, stack your manyan, and then he won't feel invisible. You trust me? And this goes for the women, who are tired of pretending. Stop pretending. Be yourself, be authentic. Unfortunately, we're living in a time where when you're authentic, people boo you, man. They're like, boo, we don't want that, da, da, da. They push people who are authentic to the side. So I say, keep staying authentic, and also this goes for the people who are stuck in several moods. Count on yourself, man. Don't go looking for happiness somewhere else. If you could build it within yourself, because if you can make yourself happy, imagine how many people you can make happy by just keeping yourself happy. And no one, even if somebody came and offended you, you wouldn't care, because you would know that their opinions are the most cheapest commodities on the planet. Your opinion should mean more than other people's opinion. I'm not saying that don't learn from other people. You learn from other people, but it's up to you if you're going to take what they say. So always take everything that you hear with a gray, or what they call it, gray salt. Yeah, I think that's what they call it. I'm not sure, but I'm still a baby in it. But I'm coming with this game, dog. I'm still coming with this game, dog. You know what I mean? And this also goes for the late boomers. It's been a long time coming, dog. It's just a matter of time, bro. Just keep at it. Keep staying consistent. Keep being authentic, and keep being real. Because a lot of people are fake out here. And yeah, man, maybe being fake is what's trending now. But man, don't be fake. You know what I mean? Don't be fake. And this also goes for the grinders. Don't quit. Keep at it. Your time is coming. I feel like your time is now more than ever. You know what I mean? Your time is now. So if you're gonna quit now, think about the people you let down. Because I definitely believe there's a lot of people watching you and they vouching for you. They hoping you make it to the top. Because I met a homie on TikTok who genuinely wants to see me win. I don't know this person in person, but then this guy is vouching for me. And I'm not saying in a sense of shout outs. I mean like in a sense of ideas. You know, he'll be giving me ideas. He'll be connecting me to certain people, certain moves. And low-key, they're close to improve my life. I never thought that I would be in this type of position that I'm in my life. But because of God's grace on my life, I can only say thank you. You know what I mean? So, for the grinders, please do not quit. You know what I mean? And you don't need no type of permission to change your life. You know, you don't need any applause to begin to change your life. You know what I mean? And I say you need the truth. You know what I mean? And we need the truth. I want to hear the truth. I don't want to go around people. People would just be lying. Now, what's the point of that, bro? People be lying all the time, man. Let's stay real, man. Let's stay focused. I didn't start this channel because I figured it all out. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't figure it all out. I'm still trying. I'm still, finding my feet, dog. I'm not perfect. But I strive for perfectionism. You know what I mean? People like, nah, don't try to be perfect. I'm trying to be perfect. You know what I mean? What is there to be if you can't be perfect? So I tell you this, try and be perfect. You check. So I started this channel because I refused to keep lying to myself. And this is no motivational channel. I'm not here to motivate you guys, man. I'm not here, man. I'm here to document this journey with y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you like examples of celebrities, what not to do, because we see them all the time. But I'm not gonna say focus on them. Don't focus on other people, man. Focus on your life. So like I said, I built this channel to document myself and this journey with you guys. I'm rebuilding in public, something that a lot of people feel embarrassed to do. It's embarrassing to come in front of hundreds of thousands of people and telling them that I'm rebuilding my life. I'm definitely doing that. I'm rebuilding my life from the 0 point. You know what I mean? Where nobody's helping me. Okay, not that nobody's helping, but I got like support from different types of people in my life who support and encourage me to continue doing what I'm doing right now. Right? And if it wasn't for them, not that I wasn't going to do it, but I wasn't going to get the motivation to keep striving in the way that I feel like I'm striving. You feel me? So I'm rebuilding in public. I'm choosing to grow. You know what I mean? Growth, man. Growth is beautiful, man. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say I'm choosing to grow, I'm choosing to grow over ego. You know what I mean? I'm putting my ego to the side. I'm allowing you guys to come criticize me. Because honestly speaking, everybody's going to critique you. Either you're doing good or you're doing bad. So I don't care if people judge me. I've grown from that point off. Like, people can judge me based on how I speak. People can judge me on how I misspell things. I don't care. I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it to improve myself. And to also encourage those who are probably in the same position. Might not be the same position, but the circumstances might be the same. So I'm doing that. You know what I mean? And like I said, why I started this channel. So I show y'all the wins and losses in this journey. It's not easy. Like, you think it was easy for me to come in front of a lot of you guys and speak? Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't. You feel me? So, and I got to realize that, damn, man, in life, especially because we're in 2026, you need an online presence. In anything you do, you need an online presence. You check. You need to build a following. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm building this channel so that I can document the journey. And I know I couldn't be anything without you guys. I ain't gonna lie, I'm nothing without you guys. You guys are the reason why I'm here again today. You're the reason why I upload videos. You're the reason why I go do research. You guys are the reason why I read books. You're the reason why I try by all means to get my confidence on point. You're the reason why I put my ego aside and say I choose growth. You feel me? So it's not easy, but I'm doing it. It's through discipline. I could be motivated, yeah, but you know, discipline gets you further than motivation could. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say this, man. If this channel grows, it grows. If it doesn't, man, I still choose the truth all the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, dog. If this video reached you in another country, man, or another time zone, or another season of your life, man, just know that you're not alone, bro. You're always not alone, man. This is truth over approval, man. Always. If this spoke to you, subscribe. Not for me, but for the version of you that stopped pretending. You feel me? So, man, like I said, man, it's STG all the time. Don't rush. Life is not a competition. Don't let social media put you under pressure. Put yourself under pressure for the desires you want. And, you know, keep it real, man. So, man, it's your boy, Big Stepper, baby. I call myself Big Stepper. I got a lot of channels, so please, man. I keep forgetting the names. Big Stepper is Amo. I see you guys on the next one, man. We out of here.